Hi, I'm Les Whitley, Director of Sports Performance for Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. You'll see in the coming videos, we have information that you can find about warm-up, muscle activation, mobility, flexibility, as well as strength training. This series of videos will take you from start to finish so that you have a good idea and a resource and references to begin your exercise program or to keep you going as you're getting further into it. Find these resources online at TOAsportsperformance.com or find it in our social media in Facebook, Instagram, as well as on YouTube. Check us out in person at our TOA Sports Performance locations, both in Franklin and in Lebanon. Here we go. The TOA Sports Performance Center. Not only do we have the best training, quality programming, and coaches, we also have one of the most state-of-the-art facilities in the mid-state, if not the state itself. From our one-of-a-kind turf that's been custom designed to our weight room complemented with Kaiser pneumatic air resistance, our competition kettlebells, medicine balls, plyometrics. We've got just about everything to meet the athlete wherever they start in order to get them where they need to be. Hi, this is Les Whitley at the Sports Performance Center. Today we're going to work on introducing mobility through the hips. One of the common things we see with our athletes is tightness through the hips, and that's going to limit not only their ability to produce power, but their ability to move quickly through space. So what I have Evan do today is sitting up on top of the foam roll. He's going to cross his ankle over his knee, sitting on the side of the ankle that's crossed. He's going to roll from side to side, front to back, trying to identify any tight spots through the hip. And as he finds a tight spot, he's going to hang out through there for just a second, take a couple of deep breaths, and then move to the next. We'll do about 5 passes back and forth, and we'll do the same thing switching to the other side. So after we work through mobility, we're next going to address some specific flexibility regarding the hamstrings for this actual segment. So I'm going to have Amanda actually loop the band around her midfoot as she lies back. This leg's going to come up with the toe flexed and toward her, bending the opposite knee. There we go. She's going to work to keep the leg straight with the toe flexed, pulling up just as she feels the tightness in the hamstring. Nothing too strenuous, just enough to feel a little bit of a stretch. Against the resistance, letting the muscle do some work. She's going to drive the heel down just before it reaches the floor. Back up again. Hold for just a breath and repeat. Now we'll do about 10 times each side, making sure they're getting adequate mobility and flexibility through the hamstrings. As we transition from flexibility more on the static side, now we're going to move to more dynamic movement, actually moving the body through space. So what I have him do now is a standing quad stretch. He's going to stand nice and tall, both knees side by side, pulling that heel back into his backside, keeping his body maintaining good posture. He'll step and move to the next leg, transitioning as we go, loading the leg, working on balance. So we get twofold for this. Not only working flexibility of the quad, but also stability of the ankle of the opposing leg. Transitioning to the next move, we're going to hit hamstrings in addition to hips. So we're going to go to a straight leg, swing to opposite leg, toe touch, elevating the back leg as we go. So we're getting not only dynamic flexibility of the hamstring, but also some activation of the glutes as well. Evan's going to step into swing, opposite hand to opposite leg, transitioning the other leg, working on maintaining balance, in addition to activation of the glute of the rear leg, lifting as we go. As we transition, we're going to start to bring in rotational movement in addition to linear movement, just to be able to provide all 3 dimensions for an athlete. So I'm going to have Evan take a big knee step in, both hands come down to the inside, back leg's going to stay straight, front foot on the ground, inside arm's going to reach up toward the ceiling, back down, step to the next leg. So I'm going to go knee hug first, body tall, big step out, back leg as straight as we can as we sink the hips down, inside arm reaches up, thoracic rotation, big up step, knee hug, stepping out, big lunge stretch, hip flexor quad, rotation, and good. Now as we transition, we go through linear, rotational, now we're going to move laterally. So I'm going to have Evan actually do knee hug, now we're going to step out to a lateral lunge. I'm going to rock the hips back, keeping the heel flat to the ground, as I extend the leg, sinking out, open up the inner thigh, then we'll transition with a rotation to the next side. Knee hug, step out, load the heel, body tall, good. Switch, rotate the other way, knee hug, step out, load, rock back, heel down, body tall, good. Knee hug, step out, emphasizing this knee not drifting inside but pushing out toward me, and good.